Okay, scrappers and copper enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. You know what this is? This came out of a refrigerated prep table. That's right, a refrigerated prep table. Hotel purchased a new one for $3,000 because the other one was out of Freon and it wouldn't get cold anymore. So yeah, the one maintenance guy that we have is licensed, and he sucked the juice out of it, what was left in it, and I had to get rid of it. So would you like to see that? It was kind of a yucky rainy day. Let me take you back in time and show you just what we did at the scrapyard with this prep station after I pulled all this stuff out. So sit back and watch. Here we go. Okay, scrappers, welcome back to the channel. We're at Johnny Junk in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I had to pick this prep table up from the hotel, so I brought a bunch of other stuff along with me, and we're gonna get rid of that before the snow flies. We're supposed to get a big huge snowstorm. Yeah, so anyways, I'll check back when we see what it weighed and what it paid. Okay, scrappers, we're got the iron unloaded. Get on the old scale here, see what she reads. 47.20. Wait for the green light. There we go. Talk to you when we get it. Okay, scrappers, we got paid. Looks like sheet iron was 460 pounds, 8 1/4 cents for 37.90 something. We had 8 pounds of aluminum cans for $4.08 or something. And then we had the radiators from PTAC units, $1.25 a pound. Looks like they went down a little bit in price for $98.75 it looks like, and the grand total was 141 bucks, $141 for junk, baby. Okay, scrappers, I see that you're back from seeing what we did at the scrapyard with the prep table, and now we're just going to finish processing the rest of this stuff. This was the wiring harness that was in it. It's not a lot of wire, but it's better than a good sharp stick in the eye. Oh yeah. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. There really wasn't much to it for being a refrigerated unit. I do have the pieces of it that were stainless steel, actually non-magnetic stainless. I still have those pieces to sell off, but yeah, a lot of it looked like stainless, but really wasn't. So we just took it in for the shred. I knew we weren't going to get much for it, so rather than wasting the trip, I loaded up some other stuff, and just to make it worth it. As you could see, it was $141 after all was said and done. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, throw that in the garbage over there. Hey, maybe I should turn the other light on. Turn the other light on, maybe help make the video look better for you guys. There we go. Now we have all 12,000 lumens. 12,000 lumens lighting your video. There we go. Cut that off. I can't believe they got all these splices right in the middle of the wire. You think they'd have used the just used the right length instead of messing around splitting it. Unless they ran out of the roll at that point, I don't know. Just seems stupid that they wouldn't have used a solid piece of wire all the way. And I wouldn't think that their rolls of wire would have all ran out at the same time. Don't think I've ever seen that happen. But I suppose it could if you used used a little bit on each unit, the same amount. All right, there's that. Phone's dinging. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you like seeing everything in real time, or do you like it when we show you starting to undo one bolt and then we jump to it coming right off. Let me know on that. I know some people like to watch the whole thing so they know exactly how long it takes to do this kind of stuff, and other people don't. So yeah, try to get a happy medium for everybody. So yeah, I suppose we cut these off. Cut this little tab. Not a tab, but a tie wrap. Put that in there. Cut that. Put that in there. Okay, now, what's that? Those are like, they look like star things. They look like these. Wonder which one. Is it this one? No, it's way smaller than that. Smaller, man, smaller. Smaller. No, maybe those are star ones. I don't know. That one seemed too small. And that one doesn't seem to go down in there at all. I got a feeling it might be a star thing. Do we have a star thing? Do we have a star thing going on? Is it one of these things? Look at from turning the heat on in here. Gets everything all wet. I hate that. I hate that when it does that. Smaller. Smaller. Smaller than that even. Come on. That looks like it right there. That looks like it. 1/4-inch drive. Where do we have a 1/4-inch drive? That'll do it, huh? do her by handsy. So yeah, I wonder if this motor will be copper or aluminum or... Oh, I can't stand that. We gotta put that in a drill or something here. Cause that's just gonna take too long. Come on. Wow, them some long screws. That one's spinning, the dang thing. That one's spinning. We had 3 that did their thing the way they're supposed to. And then one's giving us a hard time again. Always one in a bunch, right? That's what I always say. It's always one. When we do to hold that sucker. Yeah, really. Yeah. Oh boy. Those aren't real long screws, so we'll just do them by hand. Oh, now the nut fell off it. Or did it? Or did it? Sure shenanigans, it did. Wasn't that crazy? Come on out of there. Come on out. No, that one's still got the nut on her. Come on. What can I stick in there to stop it from spinning? Oh, isn't that crazy? It's always got to be one in the bunch. Yeah, well. All right, well, that ain't being any fun. Get out of there. Another one, this one, I think if I just cut them 2 things there. Let's do that. Let's use massive force. Massive force. Watch your eyes now. These batteries don't last long out here in the cold, that's for sure. I think it might have cut it enough though, especially if I wallop it with a hammer like this one. There we go. Whew. right. Looks like an aluminum fan blade. Aluminum fan blade. So yeah, it should go into sheet aluminum, which is down there. It's gonna go into shred, which is there. Now, can we hold that screw with something? How about I wish I had a needle nose. I think I lost my needle nose. I think I lost my needle nose. I know I did. You're gonna have to get another one of them. You must sell them at Harbor Freight or something. Come on, what is that gonna, how can I hold that sucker? It's so close. Maybe I can just twirl it off with my finger. No, she doesn't want to turn. There's that. Wow, there. That thing was a pain in the wazoo. Can you say wazoo? Well, there's another one still on there. Jesus balls. I had thought I saw all three of them fall. Oh boy. I think it was like overkill. Do we really need to have that much of a bolt on there? It's double nutted, it looks like. No wonder it's double nutted. They didn't want that coming off, did they? The goddamn whole machine only was brand new in 2016 and only lasted till now. So why did they need to double nut that? The rest of the thing didn't work or hold up very long. Made in China. Cheap China crap. Sure Shenugans, it's double nutted. Will that go on there? Nope. Oh, it's being a pain. Why is everything be a pain when we're trying to do it on video? Oh, let's see if I can find a socket. Be right back. Oh, okay, here we are back. A nut, a washer in there. Sure, there's got to be a washer in between there. Yeah, Wonder if the magnet would get it out of there. Gets everything else. There we go. And then it's got the, then she's got the thing, the piece of the grate that I cut off. That's jammed in there. So that just came out. Now we can hold it again. And we can use this. Should be the same size. Oh, look at there. Just like downtown after like 10 minutes. Yeah. All right. Now, will it come apart? Can we get that little piece off of there? How's that come off there? There. Okay, here she comes apart. Woohoo! She gonna be copper? Taking bets on it? Taking bets on whether or not it's copper? It's made in China, remember? Made in China. All right. Some scrapola. She gonna be copper? Feels like aluminum. But it's not. She's copper. Yep, it's copper. She's copper. All right, how do we get it? Use a scratch awl and we'll get it underneath there. Why doesn't she want to pull out? Still got some more to cut there. Now she should pull out. There we go. Little bits of copper. All right. Looks like this is going to be a copper aluminum radiator here. Awfully small condenser unit on this thing. You would have thought it would have been a lot bigger, but I guess not. How do we even get that out of there? Well, ain't that crazy? It's like spot welded right on there. I guess we have to sell it that way. Huh. I'll be a son of a gun. Well, yeah, we ain't gonna mess around with trying to get all that steel off of there, unless it's not steel. Maybe it's aluminum. Ever think of that? No, it's aluminum. All right, so that's that. This is copper here. We got some cast aluminum stuff. Looks like we got some of them bearings in there. So you gotta get them out of there, because otherwise it'd be dirty. Look at that greasy stuff in there. We get that out of there, or is it not frozen enough? It's kind of frozen. All right, well, so yeah, those got to get further cleaned up. How about these? Can we do these? Ain't very big lines of copper in these things, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Not much as far as copper goes. All right, where's the cutter thing? Here's the cutter thing. Come on. All right, come on. All right, there's some copper there. Some junk goes in there. Looks like some number 2. Let's just say that's number 2 from there to here. Oh, this backside just poked me right in the old funny bone, and it wasn't very funny. So yeah. Is that gonna be number 1 or number 2? Because it's welders. She's soldered on there. So that's gonna be number 2. That's gonna be number 2. So we got that. And we got Okay, we got that's number one. Number two. So let's see. Number one in there. Number two in there. Oh, fell on the floor. We'll clean that up later. This looks like it's gonna be number two. This looks like it's gonna be number one. Number two. Number one. What about this thing, huh? How does this thing work? How's this little drip pan? How's that come apart? Does that come out of there? Come on, drippy pan. I don't know how that comes out of there. It looks like it used to fill up with water quite a bit. She's all green and ugly. Ah, come on. Look at that crap. Look at that crap in there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, does that come right out of there now? Sure, look at there. Is this stainless? Is that stainless steel? Where's your magnet, for cripe's sakes? It's always sticking around somewheres. Where's it sticking today? I just saw it. I just had it a few minutes ago. Jesus. All right, we'll have to use one of these. Okay, that's all stainless steel. Whoop. Now we picked up our tools with it. Okay, so this is stainless. If it's stainless, how come it's rusty on the bottom? Because what it was sitting on wasn't stainless. That's why. We can check it, see if it sparks. Yep. Yeah, she sparks. So stainless goes in here, I guess. All right, so we got some contacts in here, and we got this thing here. Let's cut that there. I don't know if that's got them little beads in there. That's number one. We can put that in a number one. So my temperature is getting back down. She's around 50 in here right now. So we got just a little bit more cleanup on this stuff, and then we should be good to go. So would you consider this to be number two because it's all corroded and crappy, and oh, it looks like there's some kind of plastic thing over it. I wonder if there is. Okay, where'd the cutty thing go? Here's the cutty thing. Wonder how much that. Huh. Okay, it's not like a tube on it. It's actually coated in it. It's like coated right onto it. So I'm gonna say it's number two because that's pretty grody. And we'll call that number two. We'll call this number one, minus this little piece of grodiness on there. So number two, number one. All right, I really don't want to take them all apart, but who knows? All right, so yeah, there was a contactor in there. I don't know if those lugs and stuff are even going to be copper or brass, or if they're aluminum. They look to be aluminum lugs, so I don't know if there's going to be any copper inside there. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do that today. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by and checking out the channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe if you haven't. Tell all your friends. Check out our merch. I think you can still get your stuff by Christmas if you get on it and order quick. And yeah, be sure to watch one of the videos on line 2 right now.